Bismillahirrahmanirrahim. Assalamu alaikum. Welcome to your chemistry class for grade 9. Today we are going to start chapter number 6 of your textbook, and it is related to chapter having name solutions. Along with it, I am going to discuss some of the other topics like types of solutions, some of the basic concepts which are used or terminologies which are used in this chapter, as well as some of the other concepts like aqueous solution and main terms which are used in the case of solution or for the formation of solution, their component that is called solute and solvents. Along with it, you must remember that we are going to start this chapter from page number 97. So in start, introduction. What is solution here? So first, the definition of the solution will become in this way, that what is solution? Solutions क्या होते हैं? Solutions का क्या मतलब है? In Urdu, solution are basically called महलूल, यानी ऐसी चीज़ जिसे हल किया जाए या किसी चीज़ को किसी दूसरी चीज़ में हल करने से जो आपका सब्सटेंस या मिक्सचर तैयार होता है. So basically what is solution? महलूल यानी हल की जाने वाली. सोल्यूशन का क्या मतलब है? हल की जाने वाली. तो बेसिकली सोल्यूशन इज़ अ टाइप ऑफ होमोजीनियस मिक्सचर. ये कैसा मिक्सचर है आपका? होमोजीनियस मिक्सचर है जिसमें दो या दो से ज़्यादा आपके जो कंपोनेंट्स होते हैं उनको मिलाया जाता है, मिक्स किया जाता है, जिससे ये होमोजीनियस मिक्सचर आपका तैयार होता है. अलॉन्ग विद इट जनरली जो सोल्यूशंस होते हैं दे आर फाउंड इन 3 डिफरेंट फिजिकल स्टेट्स. सो सोल्यूशन की अगर हम कैटेगरी को टाइप्स में डिवाइड करें तो सोल्यूशंस आर ऑफ 3 टाइप्स. नंबर 1, व्हाट आर दीज 3 फिजिकल स्टेट्स ऑफ सोल्यूशन? एज वी नो दैट 3 फिजिकल स्टेट्स ऑफ एनी सब्सटेंस is solid, liquid and gas. So depending upon the physical state of the solvent, we can divide them according to this that I'm going to write the examples. So first is an example of solid solution, which is an alloy. So what is alloy? It is a solid solution because it is the mixture of 2 or more than 2 metals. In the similar manner, sea water is another example. Sea water. Why sea water is called a solution? Because it is the type of liquid solution in which different components are present. Different components are present in different percentage. So sea water is a liquid solution. Now the third one, air, which is a gaseous solution. Why it is called the gaseous? Because air is the mixture of different gases. So that's why it is called the gaseous solution. Clear? So these are 3 different types of solution with respect to their physical properties or physical state. Physical state of matter. Now along with it, you have to remember that depending upon all these 3 physical states, there are basically 9 types of solution present in this world, which are ranging from gas, even you can also say gas, liquid, gas, solid. So in this way you have to complete your 9 types of solutions. For example, if I'm talking about the gas solution, what is the meaning of gas? That in this case the gas which is dissolved is solute, and another gas in which this gas is dissolved, that is solute is dissolved, is called solvent. So basically the solutions are the combination or the homogeneous mixture of 2 or more substances which are combined together in different ratios, not necessarily in a fixed ratio. They are combined because it is a mixture, and mixtures do not have same composition throughout. Now finally we can say that solutions are of 9 types depending upon the physical state. For example, if I will start from gas, solid and then liquid, then what are those 9 type of solution which I am going to make from these physical states? Like gas can make 3 types of solution. And what are these 3 types of solution? In which the one is gas liquid solution. Gas liquid solution. Then we will move on to the gas solution. And the third example or type of solution is gas solid solution. Gas solid solution or solid gas solution you can also write. But here I am starting from gas. Then another 3 types of solutions which are formed from the solid are somewhat like this, starting from solid. So solid gas solution, solid liquid solution, or solid into, after gas liquid we have another solid solutions. In the similar manner we will divide the liquid into 3 categories in the similar manner. For example, starting from liquid, so the liquid gas solution, then we have liquid solid solution, and the last is liquid solution. So finally we can say that we have 9 types of different types of solution. 9 types of solution. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. Now out of these we can also say that these 9 types of solutions ranging from gas solution. For example, what will be the example of gas solution? Here I am writing gas solution, and example is air, in which we breathe. Air we breathe in and out, and from here we can start from gas solution up to we can move on to the solid solution. So I am taking another example from the solid solution. An example is dental amalgam. And what is dental amalgam? It is normally used for filling of tooth. जब आप डेंटिस्ट के पास जाते हैं तो वो आपको दांत की फिलिंग का कहते हैं, अगर दांत में कैविटी वगैरह हो जाए. सो नॉर्मली वो जो एक ख़ास किस्म का पेस्ट बना के आपके दांत में रखते हैं या प्लेस करते हैं, दैट इज़ कॉल्ड डेंटल amalgam. Okay, and then we have some other type of solution which are very common in nature, and these are called the liquid solution. So we have a vast range of liquid solution. As we can say that liquid solutions are the most common solutions because of the most common solvent. And what is that most common solvent which is present in the form of liquid? It is called water. So due to the presence of water in this world, and it basically we can also say water is a universal solvent, therefore there is a wide variety of liquid solution ranging from a drop of rain to oceans. Drop of rain, I am talking here talking about the examples. So drop of rain, एक बारिश के एक कतरे से लेकर आपके पास अनगिनत बहुत ज़्यादा मिसालें हैं किसकी? लिक्विड सॉल्यूशंस की. यानी आप ओशंस तक अगर चले जाएं, समंदरों तक चले जाएं, तो एक पानी के यानी बारिश के पानी के एक कतरे से लेकर समंदर तक आपके पास अनगिनत यानी बहुत ज़्यादा वैरायटी में लिक्विड सॉल्यूशंस मिलेंगे. एंड सी वाटर इज़ अ रिसोर्स ऑफ 92 नेचुरली अकरिंग एलिमेंट्स. इसी वजह से हम ये भी कहते हैं कि जो समंदर का पानी होता है वो हमारे 92 एलिमेंट्स के हासिल करने का ज़रिया है. यानी 92 एलिमेंट्स हमारे सिर्फ सी वाटर में पाए जाते हैं. नाउ यू हैव टू डिफाइन द सॉल्यूशन एज योर फर्स्ट definition of solution. How you will define solution? Now solution is basically a homogeneous mixture. Solution is a homogeneous, जो देखने में आपको एक जैसा नज़र आए, बाकायदा तौर पे उसमें पार्टिकल्स जो है वो नज़र ना आए, कोई सब्सटेंस नज़र ना आए, उसको आप कहते हैं होमोजीनियस मिक्सचर, ऐसा लग रहा हो कि तमाम मिक्सचर एक जान हो गए हैं, एक बन गए हैं, अलग अलग वो आइडेंटिफाई नहीं हो पा रहे. सो 2 or more substances are mixed together. 2 or more substances are mixed together to make a homogeneous mixture, and this homogeneous mixture is called a solution. Now there are many types of solutions, as I told you in the previous point, that 9 types of solution in which you can write any example of your choice, and the boundaries of the component can be distinguished, that is solution exists as one phase. You can also say that there is no identification of the substances which are present in that homogeneous mixture and making in the solution or make solution. For example, you need to write some examples in this case. Number 1, air we breathe, वो हवा जिसमें हम सांस लेते हैं, is a solution of several gases. It is an example of solution of different gases. Several gases means different gases. Then we have next example, brass, which is a solid solution. So brass is a solid solution. It's an example of solid solution. And which two metals are basically present in brass? Because brass is the combination of 2 common metals, and these metals are zinc, Zn, and copper, Cu. So when these 2 solid substances are mixed together, then they form a solid solution in the form of brass. Third one, sugar dissolved in water. Sugar dissolved in water. जब आप चीनी को पानी में हल करते हैं तो ये भी आपका एक solution बनाता है, and this type of solution is called, is an example of what type of solution? It is an example of liquid solution. So now in front of you there are 3 examples of 3 different types of solution depending upon the physical state of solvent in which they are dissolved. So air, brass and sugar. Air is the gaseous type of solution, gas solution. Brass is a solid solution, and the sugar dissolved in water is an example of liquid solution. Now this small topic in front of you is distinguish between solution and pure liquid. आप एक solution और pure liquid के दरमियान जो खालिस जो है वो आपका लिक्विड होता है उसके दरमियान किस तरह से फ़र्क जो है वो मालूम करेंगे कि उसके दरमियान क्या फ़र्क है. डिस्टिंग्विशिंग का मतलब क्या है? डिस्टिंग्विश मीन फ़र्क मालूम करना. सो वन ऑफ द बेस्ट मेथड फॉर फाइंडिंग आउट दिस डिस्टिंग्विश और डिफरेंस इज़ अ प्रोसेस हैविंग नेम इवेपोरेशन. आप इवेपोरेशन के अमल के ज़रिए एक सॉल्यूशन या एक प्योर लिक्विड में फ़र्क मालूम कर सकते हैं कि कौन सा सॉल्यूशन है और कौन सा प्योर लिक्विड. फॉर दिस पर्पस द लिक्विड विच इवेपोरेट यानी ऐसा लिक्विड जिसमें इवेपोरेटिंग की सलाहियत मौजूद है और वो मुकम्मल तौर पर इवेपोरेट हो जाता है, विच इवेपोरेट्स completely, leaving behind no residue, is a pure compound, is a pure liquid, is a pure compound or pure liquid. While on the other side, what is a solution? So a liquid solution is basically a liquid which leaves behind a residue on evaporation. on the process of evaporation is called or is solution. Now according to this two definitions of solutions and pure liquid, which is actually used here, written here for the distinguishing between these two things. So these two things means कि solution और pure liquids क्या हैं, एक दूसरे से entirely different हैं, मुख्तलिफ हैं. किस बुनियाद पे, किस बेस पे? evaporation के अमल की वजह से. मिसाल के तौर पे अगर आपके सामने मैं pure liquid और solution का एक बीकर यानी दो बीकर आप समझ लें कि आप ले लीजिए, एक में आप रखें, एक में आप ले लीजिए प्योर लिक्विड ले लें, बिल्कुल खालिस लिक्विड, प्योर लिक्विड, और दूसरे बीकर में आप ले लीजिए सॉल्यूशन. अब देखने में दोनों जो है वो कलरलेस होंगे, देखने में हमें बिल्कुल अंदाज़ा नहीं होगा कि किसके अंदर इम्प्योरिटी है, किसके अंदर नहीं है. ज़ाहिर बात है जो आपका प्योर लिक्विड है वो क्या है, प्योर लिक्विड आपका क्या है, उसमें आपके बिल्कुल इम्प्योरिटीज़ मौजूद नहीं, वो बिल्कुल खालिस है. और सॉल्यूशन क्या है, जिसमें कोई ना कोई सब्सटेंस मौजूद होगा. लिहाजा अब आपने इसको क्या करना है, आपने इस दोनों सॉल्यूशन को हीट अप करना है, गर्म करना है. अब जैसे ही आप इसको हीट प्रोवाइड करेंगे दोनों बीकर्स को, तो इनके अंदर जो लिक्विड मौजूद होगा वो आहिस्ता आहिस्ता वार्म अप या गर्म होने के बाद अपनी सरफेस से इवेपोरेट होना शुरू हो जाएगा इन द फॉर्म ऑफ ड्रॉप्स, इन द फॉर्म ऑफ वेपर्स. क्लियर? अब एक बात ऐसा आएगा कि दोनों जो हैं वो बीकर्स बाकायदा तौर पे हीटिंग के नतीजे में अपना जो इनका लिक्विड होगा वो ख़त्म होना शुरू हो जाएगा. यानी यूँ समझ लें कि अब हम आहिस्ता आहिस्ता इनके लिक्विड्स को, यानी जो आपका लिक्विड कंटेंट है वो ख़त्म हो रहा है. अब जो दोनों में आप चीज़ ऑब्ज़र्व करेंगे कि प्योर लिक्विड के जो बीकर होगा वो बिल्कुल उसका बॉटम या उसकी एजेस जो भी उसके अंदर मौजूद होंगी वो बिल्कुल एम्प्टी होंगी, बिल्कुल खाली होंगी. वाइल ऑन द अदर साइड जो सॉल्यूशन होगा उसके बॉटम पे हम देखेंगे कि कुछ ना कुछ डिपॉजिट्स हुए होंगे, कोई ना कोई पार्टिकल्स जो है वो नीचे बॉटम पे या साइड वॉल पे जो है वो जमा हुए होंगे, जो कि ये इंडिकेट कर रहे हैं कि लिक्विड जो इवेपोरेट मुकम्मल तौर पर होने के बाद कोई भी पार्टिकल, कोई भी बाकी चीज़ें यानी जो रिमेनिंग सब्सटेंसेस होते हैं वो ना छोड़े. लीविंग नो रेजिड्यू का मतलब जैसे कि प्योर लिक्विड में आपको नज़र आ रहा है कि हमारा बिल्कुल कंटेनर साफ़ शफाफ है, बिल्कुल साफ़ है, क्लियर है. ठीक है, इसमें कोई रेजिड्यू नहीं है, कोई आपके एक्स्ट्रा मटेरियल्स आपको या पार्टिकल नज़र नहीं आ रहे, तो ये आपका प्योर कंपाउंड या प्योर लिक्विड है. While on the other side a liquid which leaves behind a residue on evaporation, यानी अब जब आपने गर्म करने पे या इवेपोरेशन पे आप कर सकते हैं, आप ज़रूरी नहीं कि मैं हीट प्रोवाइड करूँ, इवेपोरेशन का अमल आपका नॉर्मल जो रूम टेम्परेचर है उस पर भी हो सकता है. तो डिपेंडिंग अपॉन द टेम्परेचर आप ये कह सकते हैं कि इवेपोरेशन होने पर अगर आपका लिक्विड कोई रेजिड्यू छोड़ दे, लीव्स बिहाइंड अ रेजिड्यू का मतलब रेजिड्यूज़ रह जाएँ, जैसे कि यहाँ पर आपको ये रेजिड्यूज़ नज़र आ रहे हैं, बाकी रह जाने वाले जो पार्टिकल्स हैं वो मौजूद हैं. तो इसका मतलब ये हुआ कि अगर ये रिमेनिंग पार्टिकल्स आपके रह जाएं और तमाम लिक्विड इवेपोरेट हो जाए तो इसका मतलब है ये एक सॉल्यूशन है, ये आपका प्योर लिक्विड नहीं है. नाउ स्टूडेंट्स, देयर इज़ अ क्वेश्चन इन फ्रंट ऑफ यू, व्हाई एलॉयज आर कंसिडर्ड टू बी अ मिक्सचर. क्यों एलॉयज को हम मिक्सचर क्यों तस्वुर करते हैं? तो रीज़न फॉर दिस इज़ as alloy like brass and or you can also write down here bronze, brass or bronze. These are two examples of your alloys which are the combination of different types of solids metals in them. So basically an alloy like brass or bronze is basically they are calling a homogeneous mixture, or type of solution they are also called homogeneous mixture. So why they are called homogeneous mixture? This is the question which I am going to ask, and you have to write down the answer in this way, that although these cannot be separated by physical method, because mostly the homogeneous mixtures can be separated by the physical methods, by different techniques, but these two types of solid solutions, that is the alloys, or you can also call them mixtures, cannot be separated by physical method, but they are considered to be a mixture due to these reasons. First one, they show, or it shows, the properties of its components. First point is, it shows the properties of its components which are present in it, components or constituents. For example, brass is a solid solution. Brass is a solid solution of two important metals in it. One is zinc, another one is copper. So brass is basically a solid solution. It is a homogeneous mixture, and the components which are making this solid are also the metallic solid. They are also the metallic solids, and solids have same properties. So solids do not have different properties in them. They have same properties. So if the components properties are similar to the brass or any other alloy, then it indicates that they show the properties of its components. And the second point is related to another thing, that it has a variable composition. It has a variable composition. Meaning of variable is different. They are formed by the combination of different metals combined together. For example, again I am taking the example of brass. Brass is a mixture of zinc and copper metals or solids. So we can say that in one case, if you want 100% brass, you can add 60% zinc plus 40% copper. But it is not necessary that always you have to take the same composition, because this composition can be changed due to some passage of time. You can change it like this as well, that instead of taking 60% zinc, you can take 50% zinc along with the 50% copper. So depending upon the condition, you can change your composition. So this is called, it has a variable composition. The next topic under the main heading of solution is aqueous solution. And what is meant by aqueous solution? So the definition first. Definition. Basically, an aqueous solution is that solution which is formed, a solution which is formed when it is formed by dissolving a substance in water. Because the meaning of aqueous is taken from what is the word aqueous is derived from? It is derived from the word aqua. Okay, aquafina. I think we are familiar with this mineral water. So aqueous word is taken from the word aqua, which means water. So basically aqueous solution in Urdu basically called आबी महलूल, यानी एक ऐसा सॉल्यूशन जो कि पानी में तैयार होता है. बिकॉज आबी का वर्ड हम कहाँ से लेते हैं? आबी का मतलब होता है आब. आब का मतलब है पानी. आब का मतलब पानी. तो यहाँ पर एक्वा, वाटर, आबी महलूल या जो भी वर्ड आपको नज़र आ रहे हैं, दैट इज़ रिलेटेड टू वाटर. और ऐसा सॉल्यूशन जो कि किसी भी सब्सटेंस को पानी में हल करने पर तैयार होता हो, एक्वस सॉल्यूशन कहा जाता है उसे. ये क्लियर होगी आपको बात? नाउ व्हाट आर द सम ऑफ द एग्जांपल्स and some of the explanation related to the aqueous solution. सो एक्वस सोल्यूशन को अगर आप कुछ एग्जाम्पल से प्रूव करें तो आप इसमें क्या लिख सकते हैं? नंबर 1, यू कैन राइट दैट व्हेन शुगर डिज़ोल्व इन वाटर, sugar dissolve in water, it forms basically an aqueous solution. In the similar manner, you can dissolve salt in water. So dissolution of salt in water is another example of aqueous solution. Now in this case, the most important thing which you have to note down related to the explanation is then in every aqueous solution, the most important thing which is present in the huge quantity or greater amount is always a solvent. And you must know that which is the universal solvent which we are using in every case. It is water. Clear? So if you are willing to make any type of solution, then you must know that solution is the composition. It is a homogeneous mixture of two substances. One is called the solute and other one is called the solvent. So in most of the cases, when you will make an aqueous solution, you will find that the aqueous solution mainly contains huge or greater amount of solvent as compared to the solute in them. So the mixture, that is solution, is a homogeneous mixture of solute and solvent, in which in most of the cases the solvent is water. Along with it, we can also say that what are the purposes of aqueous solution. So you can write down the usefulness or advantages. Even you can give the heading significance of aqueous solution. Significance of aqueous solution. एक्वेस सोल्यूशन की आपकी नज़र में क्या अहमियत है, या अगर आप एक्वेस सोल्यूशन का इस्तेमाल करें तो ये ज़्यादातर कहाँ यूज़ होते हैं? सो दे आर मेनली यूज इन द लेबॉर्ट्री फॉर मैनी chemical purposes. So they are used in, or these type of solutions are used in laboratory for the many purposes, or even for making different solutions. Now another question that comes in front of you is, what is called a universal solvent? And the answer of this question will be given in the form of a reason. What is the reason behind? Because water is a universal solvent, because water can dissolve majority or a huge number of compounds. Majority means एक बड़ी तादाद में, majority of compounds in it which are present in the earth crust. In the earth's crust. पानी को यूनिवर्सल सॉल्वेंट यानी कायनात का सबसे बेहतरीन हल करने वाला आपका एक ज़रिया करार दिया गया है, एक कंपोनेंट करार दिया गया है। क्यों? क्योंकि पानी अपने अंदर उन तमाम कंपाउंड्स को बड़ी तादाद में हल करने की सलाहियत रखता है जो इस वक्त आपके कुर्रे अर्ज़ यानी ज़मीन पर मौजूद हैं, चाहे वो ज़मीन के ऊपर हो या चाहे ज़मीन के नीचे यानी अंडरग्राउंड हो। So along with it, next topic is the components of solution. Components of solution. What is the meaning of components of solution? Meaning of component of solution is indicating that which substances are present for the formation of solution, that which substances must be mixed together to make a solution. So basically there are two types of components present in solution. Number 1, solute, and number 2, solvent. According to the definition of solute, it is basically a component. It is a constituent of solution which is present in smaller quantity. Another important thing about that, it is present in always small or smaller amount as compared to the solvent in the solution. While solvent is that component of solution, it is again a component. Component mean constituent or thing, that is substance that is present in making solution. So it is again a component of solution, but present in huge amount, that is larger quantity, larger quantities as compared to solute. So this is the basic difference between the solute and solvent. Now detail about the solute is that a solute is dissolved in a solvent to make a solution. So this is the special thing about the solute, that always solute dissolve in solvent to make a solution. So basically solution has two components in which always solute dissolve in solvent. Example for this purpose you are going to give. Example for solute and solvent can be like, salt solution can be made by dissolving salt in water. So in salt solution, salt is the solute and the water is solvent. So one of the most common example, salt solution. In salt solution, basically salt acts as solute, while solvent, as solvent you can take water. So water acts as solvent, and the resulting mixture or homogeneous mixture which is formed is a type of solution, and this type of solution is called salt solution. So we can say that any substance that is dissolved is called the solute, and the substance or component of the solution in which substances are dissolved is called solvent. Now more than one solute may be present in a solution, not necessarily that only one salt or any sugar can dissolve in water. You can also add salt or any other substance along with it, that more than one or two forms of substances can be added in solvent to make solutions. For example, the most common example of these sort of solutions are your soft drinks, your colas like 7-Up, Pepsi and different other soft drinks. So in case of soft drinks, example of common salt solution, soft drink is another example of solution. So in case of soft drink, we can find that water will be the solvent, but in water other substances are present like sugar, salts, and the carbon dioxide is also filled with pressure inside the bottle to keep the preservation of that bottle or taste of your drink as well. So along with it, these are all solute, and along with it, the one solvent that is used in which all these substances are dissolved is basically water. So we can say that not necessary that only salt or sugar or carbon dioxide, these are dissolved in any solvent separately. They can be added by mixing them all together. So these are some of the examples of the mixtures or homogeneous mixture in the form of solution.